Soy Soy, are you sure you won't stay a few more days?
Come now, don't give me that face, darling. When I'm gone, get plenty of rest, eat on time, and don't push yourself when things get hard. And there you are at last. Well, I meant to slip away quietly. I didn't expect Yang Yang to catch me halfway. What? Going to miss me already?
It's very sudden, that's all. Has something pressing come up in Mengzhou?
Nothing major. It's just now that I've found my little sister and she's grown strong enough to stand on her own, I can relax and return to minding the guild's affairs. Moreover, I plan to make full use of the guild's connections and channels to dig into Georgian Atelier, into Muyu.
Muyu. He fled the last battle inside a puppet vessel. We still don't know where his true body is or what he's scheming. For now, I'll join the Ministry of War patrols around Xuanfeng Hold to search for any sign of him.
To think that man sowed chaos on such a scale in Xuanfeng, yet Mengzhou City Hall shows so little concern. Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
So you're going back to Mengzhou to try to find answers.
I am. That's where I shine. You have bigger fish to fry, like tracking down a certain Mengzhou sentinel I once made a deal with. She never told me where she was, but I've always had the feeling she was close to Xuanfeng Hold. And wouldn't you know, the Elseway shroud I entered before has appeared again.
The Sentinel is our best chance at understanding what's happening in Xuanfeng. You obtained her token and saw her frequency at Fogvale Pagoda. If there are clues anywhere, they'll be there.
Yes, you two chase down the leads here. I'll worry about Mengzhou. Divide and conquer. Relax, darling. I am esteemed chairwoman of the Jiaoming Commerce Guild, the eldest daughter in a family of musicians, and Yang Yang's big sister.
I trust you, Soy Soy. But if anything happens that you can't handle alone, you need to contact us.
I was really trying not to make a fuss. I grew far too fond of the time we all spent together. So, before I leave, one last reminder. Take care of Yang Yang. If you let her get lost, you'll have to answer to me.
Sister, I can hear you, you know.
Well then, Let's say goodbye now. One of these days, I'll give you both a proper tour of Mangzhou.
That Qin music. I think I've heard it before.
It sounds expectant. Like the person playing is waiting for something.
Xin.
Ting Xiao the Perfected? Are you there? Ting Xiao the Transcendent? Little Ting Xiao.
I am listening.
So, when will you finally consider moving to Xuanfeng Hold? I've even had a quiet room set aside for you in the sanctum. No need to hide away on this cold, lonely mountain. The damp is getting to my tail.
This place is quiet, remote, free from worldly disturbance. It suits cultivation.
That answer again. Now it feels exactly like the day we first met.
Xin, you did not come only to chat.
I did not. I do have something to ask of you this time. Paragon Ting Xiao, should disaster one day befall Xuanfeng Hold, I hope you will raise your sword for its people. Should the tide become irreversible, then you may exercise my authority in my stead.
What has happened? Qing Xiao accepts your charge.
With you here, I am at ease. Perhaps soon, you will find the answer to that which you have asked the heavens.
Where will you go now?
That is still a secret.
So the time has come. Let us descend the mountain.
Pretty sure I just heard Yang Yang. Did she leave already?
Up at last. Soy Soy's already on her way to Mengzhou City, and Yang Yang's out on routine patrol.
What? Everyone's gone. So, where are you off to then?
Fogvale Pagoda, where Sheen's frequency appeared before. This is the path Soy Soy described, but I'm not seeing any of the disorienting fog she mentioned.
Yep. Even I can't smell that nasty head-spinning fog anymore. Seems like it's all cleared out.
Let's go inside and take a look around.
Be on guard. Tacit discords have escaped from nearby sentry cages.
You must be Paragon Qingxiao. We met before. But the siege at the Hold's gates didn't give us much time for introductions. What brings you here?
A rafter kite guided me. I'm searching for someone of great importance. You've come for Sheen the Moonfox as well. I know of your deeds in Jinzhou. Alongside Jue and the Jinzhou Magistrate, you resolved the temporal disruption on Mount Firmament. That someone connected to a sentinel should be at Fogvale Pagoda, a place tied to Sheen, is likely no accident. Do not trouble yourself. Few know the details. Bloombearer, hero of Jinzhou, Dark Thunderbolt, Laureate, hero of heroes, Voidworm Rider. These are the stories the Ministry of Foreign Affairs recorded in broad strokes. I came seeking her too, only to find many sentry cages failing, and the fog meant to confuse tacit discords has dispersed. A nearby secret chamber stores the Sentinel's relic. It may have been affected as well.
By Sentinel's relic? Do you mean something like this?
It does resemble an ornament worn by Sheen.
Not long ago, Soy Soy met the Moon Fox in that very secret chamber and was given this prism of fate. Paragon Qingxiao, we're here for the same reason. Why don't we travel together? Watch each other's backs.
I suppose we can. From now on, please just call me Qingxiao. No external damage. Unlike last time, it has not been corrupted by reverberations.
Meaning this isn't one of Mu Yu's tricks.
Yes, it seems they have simply shut down.
This should be the entrance to the secret chamber. Looks like nothing's stopping us from just walking in.
It seems whatever ward kept it sealed is no longer in effect.
Hey, do you smell that? Something weird is nearby. Huh? Psst, she's looking at me funny.
In all my travels across Huanglong, I've encountered many tacit discords and echoes, yet never one quite so curious.
Yes, sirree. So, hi there. Nice meeting ya. I'm Abby.
Hello, Abby. I'll remember that name. There is no trace of Sheen nearby. She's not here.
The Prism of Fate isn't responding either.
Oh, I found where that smell is coming from. This way.
What's this?
His frequency is a lot like that weird-smelling auto puppet kernel from last time.
Soy Soy did mention an informant who met her outside Fogvale Pagoda before.
If there were no hiccups, the Cat of the Netherlamp should have made contact with Muyu by now. He is one of our people inside Giorgio Natelier. But our cooperation with him has limits. Mutual limits. We don't even know his true name. Identifying traits? The tacit mark down his eye, a Qingfu pendant on his belt, and an odd lamp that's always burning. The Guild's intelligence says a special spirit is sealed within the lamp. That's where his Jianghu moniker comes from.
If the informant wore a similar pendant, this didn't wind up here by accident. He likely left it on purpose.
He likely did so because he anticipated that someone would come here soon. And those who come to this chamber are either connected to Sheen or seeking her.
Then this may be a clue that's meant for us.
I don't get it. Why only a pendant? A note or a letter would have been a whole lot more obvious.
Could have been that he had no time to leave a message, just something he carried on him.
I've seen copper coins like this before. In Mengzhou's rural areas, many call them yin coins. I know little beyond that. The people of Xianling village should be more familiar with them.
Then let's go ask around Xianling village. We don't have any other leads. Once we understand its significance, we can figure out what this cat of the Netherlamp was trying to tell us.
I will go with you. These disruptions in the ancient order are not trivial. If more tacit discords escape, the people around Shaft Post Yard will suffer first. That is the 4-chime shaft post alarm.
She can fly on her sword. Did these tacit discords escape from centrifuges too?
Yes. Perhaps Fogvale Pagoda is not the only place compromised.
Bolting up! Decisive moment! Leave it to me.
Thank you for saving us, Paragon Chinchao. And you're the great hero who helped the Wardens defend Xuanfang Hold. Never thought we'd see tacit discos around the village again. Times like these, we could really use those old puppets back.
Well, ever since the last incident, there haven't been many working ones left around the village. They'll be standing fine one moment, then just drop the next. Even the Ministry folks couldn't fix them.
That sounds exactly like the auto puppets we encountered back at the pagoda.
These days, we rely on the Ministry's soldiers to keep us safe. But they're run ragged. Too much to do, not enough hands.
Do not worry. The 4-chime shaft post has sounded. The Xuanfang Wardens will arrive shortly. I will brief them myself.
With you down from the mountain, Paragon, we can rest easy. My mother, she never forgets your deeds. She even burns incense for you at home. Oh, that. She lights incense before the Sword Transcendence Spirit Tablet. Prays for good luck and health. Some of the older folks believe in such things.
There is something I would like to ask you.
We'd like to know what this pendant means in Mengzhou.
no ordinary copper coins. The Nethermancers in Mengzhou carried coins just like that. Not a good place to talk, too many years. But the word is, they are a lawless bunch. Thieves, through and through.
That's not really fair. Some say they're righteous wanderers too.
If you want the full telling, go ask Granny Yenshu by the village gate.
She's not a bad person, it's just most folks in the village have their reasons for keeping a distance.
I see. I will go speak with her.
Sounds like this Granny Yenshu has some connection to those Nethermancers.
I know the old woman they mentioned.
Grandfather and grandmother.
Her late husband was a Nethermancer.
That's not the half of it. She's the master of the finest cultivation school in all the land.
What does the Paragon have to do with a cultivation school?
Well, she is the master of the Xuanyuan school in the eastern Xuan Peaks. The only perfected one in all of Xuanfeng. She has watched over this land for centuries. At the martial arts championship a few years back, she was an honored guest. Many sect leaders even greeted her as their transcendent elder. Why, even the great Taoist master Jiufeng, with all his profound knowledge, sent his favorite disciples to her for guidance.
All I know is Paragon Qingxiao has been around since my great-great-grandmother's time. But I've never heard of this Xuanyuan school. You didn't make that up, did you?
See that?
First time
That's
seeing
what a
Paragon
true
Qingxiao with
cultivator
my own
looks like.
eyes.
Growing
Grandfather
both
and
body
grandmother
and
were right.
spirit,
She looks
being
exactly
one with
like the
nature,
sword transcended in
breathing
the
the same breath as heaven and earth.
That's not the half of it.
Huh?
She's the master of the
Grandfather,
finest
what are you even
cultivation school in
saying?
all the land.
When your grandfather was young, I read a few storybooks. Got it into my head to roam the great mountains, find a famous master, and become a cultivator myself.
Then why not ask Master Qingxiao to take you as her disciple?
Paragon Qingqiao does not take disciples. In all these years, nobody has proved worthy.
What's that?
Cultivation takes a bit of talent, yes, but it takes an even steadier mind to let nothing in this world disturb your inner peace. That, my boy, is a rare and precious skill. See that?
I was hoping to set up my stall and tell tales of the fortress and gorges war. Now there's trouble in these parts again.
The Jin who wrote records of Huanglong tacit discords. That's actually Paragon Qingxiao. I would die for her autograph.
Bless me, Paragon Qingxiao. Let me pass the Ministry of Development selection. Lady Shen, bless me too, though it has been a long while since anyone laid eyes on you. Please, I beg you both, show your power.
I can't tell if you're superstitious or just trying to cover all your bets.
This is...
I thought there would be no need to send Xuanling to trouble you. But blade puppets alone could not hold back this tide of tacit discords.
Evacuate the others. I will handle what remains. What troubles you?
The figure in that old portrait. Is that you in a Xuanling bird?
Yes. It never could settle, always pecking at my hair.
If I remember right, Xuanling birds have been extinct since the Fortress and Gorgeous War, 2 centuries ago.
No need for formality. A cultivator seeks to live long and see true. Age holds little meaning to me now. Besides, you are not the younger of us. She has come.
An ancestor of mine left that painting 100 years back. Said it would ward off evil and invite good fortune. Look at those colors. Haven't faded a bit after all this time. Oh, Paragon Qinxiao, you're here too. If I'd known, I would have prepared a pot of good tea.
Please, do not trouble yourself. We came to ask you about a pendant.
We found this inside Fogvale Pagoda. The villagers said the copper coins on it have ties to Mengzhou's nethermancers.
They do. They are yin coins, said to speak between the yin and yang. Nethermancers carry them. You have likely heard the ugly rumors. But in truth, they're a band of old world relics who do not hold their own lives dear. Since olden times, Mengzhou has had many places of strange feng shui where reverberations gather. Left untended, they grow into mirage realms, and from them tacit discords are born. Nethermancers practice vain prospecting, the art of reading the land's hidden golden veins. Their trade is exploring mirage realms. It is an old craft. Far less noble than that, I'm afraid. Nethermancers dispel mirage realms to stop disasters, yes, but also peddle the ownerless relics they find inside. That is the Jianghu way. Their rules are loose, their ranks mixed. They walk where the dead walk. So misunderstandings cling to them like flies to honey. There are fewer Nethermancers each year. Few in that line meet a peaceful end. My late husband, Sandao, was no different. He did not even leave me a keepsake. Oh, forgive me. I have drifted from the question. The pendant you asked about is a common token they carry. It is a mark of reverence for gods, spirits, and the dead. In a mirage realm, such a token often serves a special purpose.
Do Nethermancers always bring such pendants when they enter one?
Yes, Really, do they go without?
Then the reason he left it behind likely has to do with a Mirage Realm. The anomalies in Fogvale Pagoda may be linked to whatever he did.
Wait. This knotwork. I think I've seen it before. Could this belong to Jing? But how?
Rover! Paragon Qingxiao! A nearby censure court has stopped functioning. We need to evacuate these people to Xuanfeng Hold right away.
The Celestial Ring Formation.
It isn't safe here! Everyone, get to the sky pier at Shaft Coast Yard!
I will buy us time. A few tacit discords slipped past the formation already. I will deal with them swiftly.
I'll go with you. You need to keep the evacuation route clear.
Shaft Coast Yard needs you more.
It'll be fine. Yang Yang and the wardens have that side covered.
All my will. With one strike. The tacit discords inside the formation have been mostly cleared.
To the sky pier, then. Yang Yang and the others must be ready to set off. Signs of evacuation everywhere. Most people have already left.
Pick up the pace. The wardens holding the line need backup.
Let's go.
How many strikes can you survive?
Our thanks for the assistance. We'll regroup with Watcher Yang Yang and the others straight away.
Thank you. Lucky for us, you were here.
Pick up the pace.
You're here. This is the last group of people. You should board the sky barge too. There are still plenty of seats inside. Enough for everyone.
There's no need. I will ride escort from the sky, in case anything goes wrong.
Under the Ministry's contingency plan, Commander Choong has already set up a receiving party for those who left earlier. No time to waste. Let's go.
got everyone to the Ministry of War in one piece.
You say that like you did it all yourself.
I did stuff too. That kid's shoe, the old man's bag. Who zoomed into the middle of those TDs to snatch him back? Me, that's who.
I know. Everyone was quick on their feet this time. Soldiers and civilians both.
Yeah, well, the same thing happened not long ago. Everyone has an idea of what to do now.
Strange. The control kernel is completely intact. Looks more like it's been shut down. We really owe you for showing up this time.
Don't mention it, brother. We're all here to defend Shuanfang home.
The warehouse should still have some medicine left. I'll fetch it.
I'll send someone with you. Tacit discords could show up along the way.
He looks like he's really hurting.
Is the pain from his wound keeping him conscious? What did the Huashu medic say earlier?
The wound is dressed, and it would not worsen. But we've no medicine for the pain. He must endure for now.
A young man, barely in his first posting. He threw himself in front of us, took those strikes so we wouldn't.
Lady Transcendent, please help him. Can you?
I will.
It's Paragon. Xingxiao. How pathetic. I've dragged everyone down again.
You did well. Now rest easy. The pain will not trouble him for now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why do you not speak? It is only a simple quietude art. It can help induce sleep, nothing more. It cannot dispel their true pain. Come. The Warden Commander is expecting you up ahead.
The wound has been dressed.
How are things looking right now?
The contingency measures have proved effective. Only a few were injured during the evacuation, and most tacit discords remain outside the hold. Still, we've taken a heavy blow. Even with aid from other cities, we are short on supplies.
We can't let this drag on. Our priority should be to find the source of this disturbance.
The hold's autopoppets have all shut down. Even our defensive apparatuses, including the Xuan shield, have failed. Holding the main gate is no longer viable. We must fall back, line by line, and rally everyone around the Ministry of War. It is the sturdiest ground we have left.
Only a few Tacet Discords have slipped into the hold so far. We still have time to set up our defenses. You're here.
Any word on what caused this incident?
Our tally shows nearly 3 in 10 censure courts have stopped cold. The Ministry of Development has yet to determine why. This is not a simple malfunction.
Earlier, while patrolling near the Skyworks with the others, we ran into a pack of Tacet Discords that had just broken loose. We fought our way through and found a nearby censure court shut down. Auto puppets fallen all around. It was as if every mechanism gave out at once.
If anything could trigger anomalies of this magnitude, it would have to be
The Sanctum. It's Ashin's residence and the control mainframe of Xuanfeng Hold.
Precisely. There may have been a change inside. Looking back, we overlooked something in our earlier operations. Tacet Discords and auto puppets were not a concern within the hold, so we assumed the Sanctum was safe. We posted only a handful of guards along the main approaches.
When the Ministry of War searched for Mu Yu's true body, did anyone search inside the Sanctum?
You mean Mu Yu?
During the fight, Mu Yu hinted that his attack on Xuanfeng Hold had another purpose.
Pathetic fools. You have guarded this hold for over 200 years, yet still you're blind to its fundamental nature. I am but a single step away from my destination. Anything that stands in my way now is nothing more than a momentary diversion.
He sowed such chaos, threw lives away, just so he could clear a path to the Sanctum.
During the siege of Xuanfeng Hold, all eyes were on the fierce battle around the main gate. The Sanctum could indeed have been infiltrated.
We can't be sure yet, but too many signs point to the Sanctum. Mu Yu's escape, the censure court shutting down, the Sentinel missing. It may well be the source of this disturbance. If we're lucky, we might find the truth and some trace of Sheen the Moonfox there.
I will go with you. The Sanctum's mechanisms are intricate and ever-shifting. A moment's carelessness could make you lose your way. Sheen once received me there as a guest. I can serve, at least, as a guide.
None may enter the Sanctum without the Sentinel's leave has always been the Hold's iron law. But now we cannot afford to observe it. If the Mengzhou City Hall assigns blame afterward, I will bear full responsibility. Let them strip my rank again. It matters not. But the city's fortifications are not yet finished. I must ask you both to stay the night and leave at dawn. We can't be too careful.
I'll see the rest of the preparations through with the wardens. Come what may, we'll be ready. Rover, you and Paragon Qingxiao should relax tonight. Prepare for whatever awaits you in the sanctum.
Then I will rely on you, Yang Yang.
Qingxiao?
I have preparations to attend to.
We meet again. Xuanfang has been anything but quiet this past while. Bless you, child. Paragon Qingxiao looked after me well, and the young lady Yan Yan was a great help too. You came at the right time. I've been thinking about that pendant. The knotwork looked familiar to me, like something my Jing would make. His full name is Jinran. Sandao and I raised him. He followed at Sandown's heels, learned what he could, and became a nethermancer himself.
He's one too? Does the name Cat of the Netherlamp mean anything to you?
What a strange Jianghu moniker. Jin never spoke of it, but it does sound like something he would dream up. It has been years since I last laid eyes on him. He said he wanted to travel the world alone. But for 6 months now, pastries and money have been showing up at home every so often. I told myself it must be one of Sandao's old friends. Now I see that the boy must have been sneaking home all along. Just can't bear to let me see him. Thank you. I hope Jing hasn't caused you any trouble. It's late now. You should rest.
I wish Paragon Qingxiao could show me a few sword moves. Then I wouldn't be afraid of tacit discords.
I'd rather learn how to play the Qin. I've been hearing her music a lot lately.
Those tacit discords would have had me, if not for Paragon Qingxiao's sword formation.
Oh, I lost a little picture book the big brother gave me on the road. I met him near the village half a month ago. He wore a hat and had a grin like a bandit. But he was so nice to me. He shoved the picture book into my hands before he left. It was about adventurers in some old desert city.
Those tacit discords would have had me, if not for Paragon Qingxiao's sword formation.
This is the same music I heard after saying goodbye to Soy Soy. No, not quite the same. This time it sounds sad. Everyone else is asleep, but the Qin is still playing. I'm getting closer. Whoever's playing should be nearby. So, it's her. Sleep either, I see. So this is what you meant by preparations.
Yes. Through music, I can pass a wisp of my sword intent to another.
I saw that same light in Xiangling village.
It is a sword without form, forged from my will. If danger comes, will release sword energy to keep its bearer alive.
You're worried something may happen out here while we're in the sanctum.
If more sentry courts fall, it is hard to predict what may happen. A few safety measures put my heart at ease. How are the wounded?
The Ministry of War has people looking after them. There's no need to worry. We go to the sanctum while the wardens guard the hold. Everyone agreed this was the best arrangement for now. Just as they trust us to do our part, we should trust them to do theirs.
Xuanfeng Hold should never have come to this. As the Xuan Paragon, I cannot shirk my duty here. The recent chain of incidents started with an abnormal tacit discord reading in one of the censure courts. I was on the investigation team.
I heard you stayed behind to cover the retreat, so they could escape the rogue auto puppets.
That was exactly what Mu Yu wanted. He laid the trap. He split our ranks. He bet that I would go back for the soldiers dragged deep into the courts.
Paragon Qingxiao, these auto puppets cannot stop you. These tacit discords cannot defeat you. Even an entire censure court cannot bar your way. But can the same be said of these wardens? Frail, trembling, immortal. So, stay to protect the weak and be buried by endless enemies. Or walk away and save the next battlefield. Your choice. Come to think of it, during the Fortress and Gorges War, did our great sword transcendent not choose to send a group of soldiers to their deaths?
I know this was the best everyone could do, but there may have been a better choice.
We've already made our choice now, haven't we? Now, you just have to see this choice through, the same way you always have. Think of all the people who are still here because you stayed true to that choice. Tomorrow, we finish the investigation as fast as we can and rejoin the others. Then, no more worrying. Not about Xuanfang or these impossible choices.